What's the picture quality looking like? I don't have my iPad. What's the picture quality looking like? Oh, my foot's pretty good. Getting better. I don't have my brace on today. Is it 720p or is it 1080? I haven't even. I left my other phone in the car. But everything just people just getting here, so we got some time. I'm having a beer. 720? You sure? That's what's up. Yesterday it was like 480 at the oh, that's up. Hey, let's talk to Hank real quick. It's Hank Lundy. 720 cool. We can work with that. But we're not streaming the press conference. We're focusing on interviews. I'm gonna do a press conference recap. Yeah, my foot is doing a lot better. After I finish my food, we're gonna start doing some interviews. So I don't know if I'm going to the weigh-in tomorrow. Probably gonna go, but I haven't been sleeping well the last couple of days.
From work, it's like 20-something minutes to walk. But it's like my house is like next to my house here and my other job.
Damn it.
I had a bicycle. It's 5 minutes. My roommate doesn't even get what she's It's like brand new. He hasn't wear my once. Brand new Christmas.
Perfectly executed. Yeah, what time is it? Is it 1 o'clock EST? Oh, I got to watch. Oh yeah, us. Press conference starting in about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So come on, some food. And then we're gonna start working the floor. So we're gonna start with Sulecki first, and Lundy right here tonight. What's up?
London.
No, not too bad. That's the cart right here. It's Farmer, Carroll, Volante, Taylor Volante, and Rosadao. Yeah, I overslept. I'm actually late. Nah, the final press conference for Spence Garcia is tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming it. Like after I leave here, I'm going home, and I gotta go to this fight on Friday night. But I'm not leaving the crib. The hell with that. We got way too much.
So where are you getting out of the way?
Nope, not going to Dallas. You go fast car. Y'all see fast car? Fast car. I already hollered at Luke Campbell and Shane. So yeah, he's up here. It's fast car over there. You see? Over there working some deals. Nah, I didn't see Adam Smith. I don't think he would be here though. What up, Hank? We gonna talk before you bounce. We gonna talk. Nah. So I'm gonna grab another one of these sandwiches. That's all right. I do want to play some video games. I just haven't had the time. I got way too many videos to do. Way too many. Like, and I got a backlog of videos. Oh, that's fast car. Hey, Mr. Hearn, is your car fast? They say that you have a fast car. Is it fast? Okay. So, do you test it out on the roads? Which roads in the UK? Your favorite fast car road? That's the name now. So your safe car.
It's more about business.
Business car, Eddie. Sedan. Okay. Sedan car.
It's a matter of which car he likes to be driven around.
What'd you say?
It's a matter of what car he likes to be driven around.
Yeah. I'm getting the Tesla. I can't wait. 2020.
Take a photo of me? Yeah, sure. Thank you for coming over. Hope you like food.
2020.
Say match right.
Oh yeah, I'm loving how they don't have no cheesesteaks here. Did you notice that? They have no cheesesteaks here. How they got they should have some cheesesteaks on here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Right, this is the only time UK people are going to be in, and they have not one cheesesteak up there. I love that. Love that.
They got cheese balls.
Yeah, but it's like, they gotta have some, like, come on, like, they're killing us.
I think Sulecki might knock out.
This is the first camp I said. Everybody I got in there with, I just don't stop. You know what I mean? You training, they woke up in
So I'm having my little beer. I'm gonna have one more. I'm telling you, I don't have to leave the house until Friday night. I'm going to this fight. But then, Spence Garcia. So as soon as I get home, I'm going to go to sleep. Well, as soon as I get home, I'm going to watch 3 episodes of The Sopranos until I fall asleep. Probably True Detective. And then, all right. So yeah, man, I'm tired-ish. I haven't been sleeping well. Yesterday, did y'all notice I put up like 19 videos or some shit? Not like this car. And then obviously it's in Philly. I had to come, but I don't live in Philly anymore. I had to come. So today we're going to focus on interviews. Like yesterday, I was I got some new. I really don't feel like talking about it. I got some new equipment. And basically, I'm trying to be able to stream in the same quality on the go as I do at home. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to talk to him, man. I don't like fucking with people when they eat. I got plenty of time. So I live just about 45 minutes from here. So even though I grew up in this neighborhood where this restaurant is, or this venue is, I live on the outside of Philly now, in Drexel Hill. So it takes a little bit of time to get here. Let's talk to Hank this week.
Me being me and me growing and learning from experiences in the boxing game that I predicted where I wanted to knock a guy out in a certain round, and it didn't play that way, so I ended up trying too hard. I'm a veteran, you know what I mean? I'm crafted, I know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna let it, you know what I mean, come to y'all. Y'all just gonna see it, man. Listen, it's tricks in the bag, man. They tell you you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But listen, when you're in this boxing game, and this go out for all the young fighters, never think you can stop learning in this game, man. Because y'all gonna see some new impressive stuff from Hank Lundy, man. The team, man.
Like it. Look forward to seeing you and put on a great show. Thank you.
So, what's going on, Hank? So, is this one of those fights like it's leading to something?
Right.
You know, so you got to talk. Oh, this game. It's leading to something. Now, I understand you can't give us like the whole I understand you can't give us the politics on everything, but you know, this fight is leading to something.
Right.
You know, what is it leading to?
Well, you know, with Hank Lundy, you know, got to be world title at the end of the day, man. I did it all. I never fought for a world title at 135. I had to always go up to 140, where the guys are much bigger. You know, after we weigh in, they blow up to 160. Hank Lundy stayed at 145, and I gave some of the guys hell, and I beat some of them. Lucia Josie had one loss against Maciej and 30 wins, and he got in there with Hank Lundy, and what did Hank Lundy do to him? You know, I got guys like the Norman, beat the brakes off him, but I didn't walk away with the decision. But at heart, I'm a 35-pounder, you know, so I guarantee, man, it's going to land me a title shot or another big fight. Like I said, I go over there anyway, you know. Let's get it.
So in your situation, there's a lot of fighters who have to take certain fights even out of their weight division to be able to get the big fight. So naturally, you're a 135-pound fighter.
Actually, I'm a 135-pounder. Everybody know that, man. You know, you look at me, man. Listen, like when I fought Crawford, you know what I mean? Listen, he blew up 160. I was 145. I went in there, fought my ass off, was beating me. You know, made a mistake, paid for it, you know what I mean? But, you know, had to go off to him, and I want to run that back.
So, I mean, what do you want next? So, say, for example, if you beat, you know, Avery Sparrow.
Right.
You have a reputation of being very good on the microphone in regards to, you know, like talking.
Exactly.
So, at this point in your career, what are you looking forward to in regards to 135? Like, what championship are you pursuing? WBC, IBF, WBO,
you know,
WBA?
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm Team WBC all the way. They've been rocking with Hank Lundy, you know. But at the end of the day, I want any champ that's willing to step in the ring with Hank Lundy and not run from him. A lot of guys at 35 run from Hank Lundy because they see what I do to the guys at 140. You know what I mean? That's out my league, you know, out my weight class. But at 135, I can't be touched, and they know that. So now, I'm going to make it be known. If I got to show up the fights, be on my Shannon Briggs, let's go, champ. If I got to be on that note, start going all around the world to get my title shot at 135, so be it.
Okay, so final question for now. When you watch fights, what was the last controversial fight that you watched? Did you watch Porter Ugas yet?
Yeah, I watched that.
So you got that's the talk of YouTube right now.
Yeah, I understand it, but I had Porter winning. I had Porter winning. You know what I mean? It was a close fight, but I had Porter winning. Because at the end of the day, my mom, I'm old school, man. And y'all can tell the way I fight, not the way I carry myself. I fight anybody. But when you taking a belt from a champ, you gotta beat him. You gotta beat him. I didn't see, it was a good fight, but at the end of the day, I didn't see Porter roughed up, you know what I mean, and beat up. You know, he actually shocked me a little bit. I knew he could box. I've been in hell of camps with him, you know what I mean? But he displayed some boxing ability that a lot of people didn't see or know that he had. But I have put him.
People are agreeing with your questions. Thank you. See you at the press conference. We're going to talk again. We really want to talk to Luke. We're going to talk to Sulecki. That's him right here in a minute. Terrell, TstreeT. So I really want to talk to Luke Campbell because I'm probably never going to talk to him again. I don't know, tell him when. Oh, they're going up to the stage now. And we got to talk to Rosadao, the promoter, and Russell Peltz. I have some. So I tell you what, I already have some questions that I want to ask. But what questions do you want me to ask a promoter? I got some questions. So basically, I want to ask, you know, like how much and how long are they on the phone every day, like doing videos. Oh, you gotta listen to eat. You're right. I'm gonna have to work. So I gotta listen to let's see what we got here. I ain't gonna lie, these little burgers are good, but I'm gonna try some of these. I haven't ate breakfast. Try some of these. There's a couple. I'm not really a fan of these right here, but I'll try some of these mozzarella shits. There we go. Alright, that's pretty much it. And now, what's this? Alright, I've been making mine. Alright, so this is my plate. Yeah, it's pretty cold. What time it is? You still in Delaware?
Yeah, I moved to Wilmington, so I'm like up Limestone Road. Technically,
I lived in Claymont. It don't take nothing to get here, especially in the daytime. Like 40 minutes, probably less.
There was a bad accident on 495. They made us fucking turn around in the middle of the highway.
The Cougs. The Cougs.
IFL?
No. That's the Cougs. No, the press conference ain't start yet. I will. Hold on, let me finish my sandwich, damn it. Let me finish my meal. Oh yeah, we gotta interview the promoter while she's here.
Technology got better and better.
I came here on a mission. That's why I decided. So what we're gonna do later on tonight is Honestly, I gotta sleep. I haven't been sleeping well, and I do have a personal life, you know, and I do have another job outside of YouTube. So, after this press conference, I'm gonna go home, you know, relax, play some video games, maybe, and then later on tonight, we're going to do we're gonna restream this, and we're gonna watch it and talk about the whole card. But after this, you're probably not gonna see me for like several hours. So today I'm focusing on just interviews. This is the first of the month. Shit. Bills is high. I got paperwork. Yeah, well, the press conference is going to start, so this is, you know, just a little gathering. I'm having a couple of beers. I have one now, and then I'm going to chill, and then I got to fight traffic to get home. So I'm going to talk to Luke Campbell. He already went to the back right there. I'm coming from New York though. Like, I've drove to New York. That New York drive be killing me. Especially having, like, you know, it's not the highway. It's like once you get into New York. See, Philly is not bad. Nowhere near as bad as New York. So I'm sitting on so much content. I got so many videos to upload. Oh, I need some of my sandwich. What this is. Shit, I'm chilling. Like, I swear to you, I'm going to leave this press conference, I'm going to go home, and I'm going to either watch The Sopranos, or I'm going to watch the last 3 episodes of True Detective, and I'm probably going to be back tonight, probably like 9, 10 p.m. my time. I've been at that computer desk, like, outside when I left yesterday, we went to the media workout. I've been at the computer desk for 3 days straight. You know, so, you know, I got to take some time away. I'm human, damn it. Oh, Eddie, oh, he on Twitter? He on Twitter? That's what he doing? He tweeting about it? You gotta watch Black Monday. No, it be on. I can't get into it. Like, honestly, I haven't been having no time to watch TV like that for years. Like, this boxing shit is really getting to me. Like, it's just so much boxing. So it's my job to cover it. You're right. No, White was on the zone, wasn't he? Oh no, you're right. White has never been on it. You're right. Yeah. Oh yes, I've been binging the shit out of King of the Hill. No bullshit. Like, when I was younger, I didn't like King of the Hill, but all of a sudden now, like, I understand it. So this is our targets. You gotta talk to Luke Campbell, because I never know when I'm gonna see him ever again. We gotta talk to Rose Volante. We gotta talk to the promoter, Rosadao. We gotta talk to Russell Peltz. So what I'm gonna need from you guys is, once I start talking to the promoters, what's promoters' questions? So for example, I wanna ask, like, what is the job of a matchmaker? How many fights do they have to watch all day, every day? And how do they determine who fights who? Also, I want to ask, how much are they on the phone every day? You know, they gotta be on the phone every day. Hold up, wait, I'm gonna ask about that Jacobs. That's already automatic. Hold up, I gotta wait. Remember, I gotta read the chat at the same time, and I left my other phone in the car. God damn it, you gotta, like, remember, wait till I'm talking to you first. Shit, don't ask the questions now, you got better than that, come on, man. Smarter than that. Wait till I'm with him first. I'm not gonna But how's the quality? It should be 720p, right? So this is Rose Volante right here walking up. He promoted Sugar Ray Leonard versus Bobby Heenan out in his brother. We gotta talk about this, right? That's him. He knows what Bobby Heenan is. Cool, that's cool. Yeah, this venue, so far, the Wi-Fi been cool. Well, I'm not on that Wi-Fi. I'm on like my own Yeah, Luke's in a very good position. Let me tell you what, I had an interview with Eddie. I'm going to tell you, don't judge me. I had an interview with Eddie Hearn yesterday, and let me tell you, the file is corrupted. Don't judge me, the file got corrupted. Goddamn it, Veronica, it's not the right time. Well, all right, well, you know, she's got to hustle. You know? Yeah, the file got corrupted. I was trying to add it to my it got corrupted. I know, I dropped the ball. If Veronica hold, but at the same time, she got to hustle for the money, so, you know, that's why I haven't blocked her. I mean, you know, let her do her thing. That's about Hooker versus Ramirez, yes. Well, they're trying to groom Ramirez for Terrence Crawford, especially if Terrence Crawford can't get a PBC fighter. Yeah, Veronica probably a dude. It's probably a nigga. Hey, Veronica, that's a mental illness opportunity. Yeah, I get a lot of people like that. Let me tell you, this channel attracts a lot of weirdos. So remember, who's our targets? Alright, so Tevin Farmer probably gonna give us some shit. We're gonna talk to him. We gotta talk to I'm gonna talk to Eddie likely on Friday night, so he's not really priority. But we gotta talk to Luke Campbell, and we gotta talk to Rose Volante. Yeah, I think Luke Campbell should be #1 target because he is the mandatory for Mike Garcia. I think he should be #1. So I talked to him and let him know I was going to talk to him after the press conference. I don't think Twilight here. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen Twilight.
So I have a lot of friends that
I would do Levo. That's that guy that's like, he's got a little bit of wings, right? Like, that's the guy who beat Hank Lundy, right? Is that correct? And they would likely fight for the WBC interim? That's the guy, right? Or Haney. True. I talked to Gabe yesterday. I got some good content from Gabe. I haven't uploaded it yet. Does Suleiman show up for this fight? I don't think he's going to be here for this fight. Nah, he's not going to be here. But yeah, he do show up to fights, but I don't think it's a reason for him to be here. The press conference is about to start. I see them gathering up at the front. No, I got lots of food. I got food stamps. My pop, he got food stamps. So we got lots of food on the way. We got them stamps, them EPT. One more. Yeah. Lord knows I'm done. My cash.
Well, see, that's the thing. I went over for briefly a couple weeks here and there, and even what I experienced, which is nothing compared to what you, because as soon as they realize you're yay, you show Casper, all of a sudden, behavior, you know, Genie different.
Different realize can call out Campbell. He could.
I understand.
The pressers, well, they're still getting ready, so you can see. It's indicating the rock over there. They haven't started yet. So they're still getting things ready. So I'll say about 10 minutes. You can watch it on the official DAZN Twitter, the Twitter, Facebook pages and all that. It's not officially the mandatory, but yeah, the winner of Gabe versus Sulecki would like to get Andrew.
It all starts with, when you got somebody got their foot on your neck, right? That's my shot for the job. Because my thing was, I was before I won when Jerry Adams did the night of the visa. I went over the next day. I settled the lawsuit with Don King.
As they're in rep with the other guys and look at the wrestling, yeah, you try, I gotta find one. I don't see one here so far. There's 3 of them. There's Skipper, there's Twilight, and there's the other one. He's kind of chubby. I don't see him here. There's one here. Wait, is this him? No, that's not him. He wears glasses. That's not him.
Exactly. Al Murphy Massacre.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video game stream later on. I gotta let loose, man. I've been working my ass off, so it's probably not gonna be until like a real late night because I don't have to do anything inside of the house until this fight right here, Friday night. Hello, Mrs. Rosadao. We have to talk soon. Okay. Yeah. No, probably not till tonight. So what I'm gonna do is get home. Yeah. No, I don't have a PS4.
You're welcome to come up.
I would say probably like another 10 minutes.
Bootsy's the best young fighter.
Yeah, it's on the Twitter. It's on their Twitter and Facebook page. You already know already. Yeah.
You're always our buddy.
Okay. Nope.
Good. Yeah. That's why I try to get here on time.
Yeah. Seem like UK fan. Can Tevin get the WBA unification? The WBA is kind of shady because they know they're on like top rank and Frank Warren. So maybe another unification. I don't know if they'll be able to get that one because of the affiliations. We're going to start working the crowd in a minute. Everybody's starting to sit down. So we're going to start soon. Yeah, no, well, this used to be a restaurant called the Spaghetti Warehouse. I used to come here a lot when I was younger. I grew up about not even 2 miles from here, maybe about a mile and a half from here. And I went to high school and middle school in the same neighborhood. So this venue, I've been here a lot. Yes, I'm going to be covering Paulie Malignaggi's next fight, which is going to be in bare knuckle boxing. So I'm wondering, as I told you guys, I've had a beer, and now I've purchased a second beer, and this will likely be the only drinks we'll be drinking for the week, but I kind of peeped how she was like, oh, so is that a beer? Oh. What do y'all think that means? We're going to talk about it. But we're going to interview her after the press conference. What? Veronica, can you ratchet? I mean, yes, you're protecting yourself. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, Veronica, you doing some shit. My battery life is excellent. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting Resident Evil 2 remake. Yes, we're gonna ask what channel. I would think that Eddie's gonna work his magic to get it on Sky Sports. Sky? I would think so. You would think that Sky would be like, #1, right? Well, why the fight air on ITV or that's a good question. It's not Matchroom, but Sky is #1 in the UK. BT Sport is doing very good. Here, I wonder if we should go talk to Mr. Rosadao. Let me ask him a question.
Hi, how are you? Yes.
I guess it started in about 2 years, maybe less. Oh, we got a nice little seat. Don't worry, we're gonna go out there. I might as well stream it. So the video quality is good. It's a 720p. 480p is unacceptable. Yeah. Cool, 720p, we can do that. All right, that's acceptable. So I got a nice seat up there. I'm just like in the back. Spence Garcia is not $75. It's $74.95. Ah. DeBella not here. Well, DeBella should be here because Farmer is his fighter, and DeBella usually always have a beer, like right here, a Corona or a Bud Light or some shit. Can you ask about Lopez? Ooh, good question, Blake. Nobody's talking about that. Wait, somebody. Oh, that's Katie. I was wondering where the crowd came from. Good spot. Maybe it's time for me to go to my spot and get my seat. Oh, there go Jono. Yeah, maybe it's time to go to my spot. Let me finish my little beer. I'm gonna go to my spot. I have a nice seat like in the front. What up? Who has the most promo there, company? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? It's like vague. Promotion? What do you mean? Clout? What do you mean? I'm confused. Oh, you mean who has the most fans? Honestly, for me to be from Philly, honestly, I'm surprised at the Polish outcome, like the Polish turnout, honestly. Hold up, let me finish my beer. Apparently, I'm not supposed to drink beer when I come to press conferences. Oh shit, the fighters are coming up. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta finish up. See, look. I see him coming up. Alright, so I'm gonna set up my camera. And then we in the front.
Doug's gonna do all the talking. Hi. And Lydia's gonna be like.
Hell no, I don't drink driving. You can 2 beers? Are you drunk over 2 beers? Shit, well then I'm off the damn wagon. Lord knows, I'm off the wagon. If 2 bears say I'm drunk, then lock me up and throw away the damn kid. Throw it away. Yeah, I'm a lightweight too. Oh shit, baby, go up. I'm done with this. I'm gonna come back for a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm done. Yeah, come back.
I don't want to block you. Is this your word?
No, it's not mine.
Oh, fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Union Transfer here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA for the final press conference for Friday night's World Championship Boxing doubleheader taking place at the Liacouras Center, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing USA. Now, the card's going to be broadcast live around the world, exclusively streamed in the United States on DAZN, and it'll be broadcast exclusively in the UK on Sky Sports. You know, it's great to be in the fighting city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. There's such a great pugilistic history here in the Quaker City. And whether you're talking about fights that took place at the Spectrum, or my favorite fight venue of all time, the legendary Blue Horizon, about a mile away from here, 1314 North Broad Street. Or whether you're talking about the fighters, guys like Smokin' Joe Frazier, or Bad Benny Briscoe, Eugene Cyclone Hart, Philly fighters have always had a cachet, a mystique, an aura about them, and for good reason. And this card is stacked with Philly fighters. Tevin Farmer, Gabriel Rosadao, Hammer and Hank Lundy, Avery Sparrow, not to mention the great Irish fighters to kick off the St. Patrick's Day weekend. So it's shaping up to be a great night of fights, and here to tell you all about it, the man that put it together, Matchroom Boxing's USA, Mr. Eddie Hearn.
Thank you, David, and thank you, Philadelphia. It's a great turnout here today ahead of a huge card on Friday night, live on DAZN across America and Sky Sports in the UK, and also broadcast throughout the world. It's our first show in Philadelphia. This city has a great reputation for being a great fight city, and finally on Friday night, Philadelphia, for the first time in 16 years, has its very own world champion defending a world title in Tevin Farmer. As you've just seen from Tevin Farmer, he has just turned up. He was half an hour late, but you know, he's become a little bit big time now. I remember he would have been half an hour early 4 fights ago, but it's okay. He gets the chance to shine on Friday night, and I think this city should be very, very proud. And we're expecting a fantastic crowd of not just the public from Philadelphia, but also a huge Irish contingent. Of course, as David said, St. Patrick's Day weekend, and we have a great amount of Irish fighters on the card. Of course, John Joe Neville and the great Katie Taylor trying to unify the lightweight division one more time against Rose Volante, and of course Dublin's Jono Carroll trying to become world champion by beating Philadelphia's Jono Carroll. There's so much to Tevin Farmer. There's so much to talk about on this card, and we're delighted that this city has welcomed us here. And one man that's helped us bring this show here, and I want him to come up and say a few words now. A big round of applause, please, for Russell Peltz.
As I said a few weeks ago, I've been around long enough that I did business with Eddie Hearn's father. But I'm here really to talk about a couple of the fights on the card, one in particular that has made Philly the great fight town it's always been, and that's a fight that would be a main event in almost any building in this city, and that's the 10-round lightweight fight between the grizzled 35-year-old veteran Hank Lundy and the brash young kid, 25-year-old Avery Sparrow of North Philly. It's the kind of fight that made Philly a great fight town, and it's one of the most talked about fights on this card, and I'm really looking forward to it as just one part of the card. And of course, there is the epitome of the Philly fighter on this card, Gabriel Rosadao. As I've said before many times, there are fighters from Philly, and then there are Philly fighters. And not only Gabe, but Hank Lundy and Avery Sparrow, the three of them, never turned down a fight. So it should be an exciting night for everyone. I'm in love with Jono Carroll's beard. And Tevin Farmer, it's nice to see you. It should be a great show. Thank you.
Thank you, Russell. Before we go to those some of those championship fights that you discussed, some very other important fighters on the card who are either starting their pro journeys or about to challenge for world titles. We're delighted to particularly have three, I didn't even know this, I've just come to it, 3 Olympic gold medalists on this card. One in Luke Campbell from Great Britain, one from Katie Taylor, of course, from Ireland, and one from Daniel Yelusinov as well, from Kazakhstan, one of the best young prospects in the sport of boxing. We're going to start being St. Patrick's Day weekend with someone that didn't quite win the Olympic gold, but was very, very close. Sold a huge amount of tickets on Friday, and thank you to Tom Moran and Ron Bodie as well, and the team. You're going to have massive support helping this Irish noise be nice and loud on Friday night. I'd like to welcome up, say a few words, John Joe Neville.
How you doing? I'd like to thank Matchroom Promotion, Eddie, for having me on this card. It's going to be a great show. The likes of my own teammates, Katie Taylor beside me, Jono Carroll that grew up beside, like training alongside. It's going to be a great night of boxing. I've a big Irish following here, so hopefully I can put on a good show for my second home. Thank you.
Thanks, Jono. I'm going to welcome up now a man who his English is getting better and better. This young man is a fantastic talent. as I said, won the gold in Rio, one of the top 147-pound fighters out there right now. You're going to love watching him in Philly on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, from Kazakhstan, Liacouras.
I'm very excited to be in Philadelphia. Philly is a home of boxing. A lot of greatest boxers came from Philadelphia. Beautiful city with great history. Hope you will enjoy Friday night show. Thank you.
Better every time, Daniel. Well done, well done. I'm going to now go to another Olympic gold medalist. We really are spoiled on this card. A fantastic young lightweight fighter who I felt beat Jorge Linares for the WBC lightweight title. Now came back and avenged a loss to Yvonne Mendy in a final eliminator to become the #1 challenger with the WBC, and awaits the Spence Garcia fight on Saturday, because he will be ordered to fight Mikey Garcia straight after that fight if he chooses to return to lightweight. One thing's for sure, Luke Campbell will be fighting for the WBC title this summer, and on Thursday night he returns to the ring against Adrian Young from Mexico to try and prepare for a very, very important moment in his career. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Olympic gold medalist from Britain, Luke Campbell.
Hey everybody, great to be here. Thank you to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing for putting me on the show. Very excited to be fighting in America again. It's my third time out of my career, and fighting in Philly, city I've always wanted to go to, and run a great card. It's also good to be on the same card as John Nevin. It's been a while since me and him shared a bill. So yeah, it's all good. This fight is going to start me off on a great win for the year, and it's going to put me in good stead for what comes next. I'm excited. Thank you.
We have been taking young fighters to World Championships and to Unified World Championships for a number of years now. Luke Campbell is someone that we've represented since his professional debut. Danny Liacouras as well, Anthony Joshua, Callum Smith, Cal Yafai, all now world champions and unified champions and Ring Magazine champions. And we're trying to replicate that model in the US. And the way that you do it, for me, is to move fighters at the right pace, to keep them nice and active. I think in the US there's a major problem that too many fighters are too inactive, fighting once, twice, 3 times a year in the early stages in their career. Now, for fighters like Raymond Ford, who I'll bring up here shortly, I believe they should be fighting 7, 8 times a year, 19 years of age. And I feel like if you look at our young stable of fighters right now in America, it is, in my opinion, far superior to any other promotional company in the US right now. I think we have an unbelievable crop of fighters. You saw Nikita Ababi go 3-0 at the weekend. Oakley Jones 3 made his pro debut, again just 19 years of age. Diego Pacheco from LA, he's just turned 18. Alexis Espino as well. Amo Williams just turned pro with us as well. And I think this young man is going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal fighter. He comes from outstanding stock. And I'm so excited to get the opportunity to work with these young fighters and try and take them all the way to their dreams, to that world championship. And you know, in a crazy sport that we work in and live in at the moment, the excitement you get from being involved with a young fighter, trying to help them plot their way to greatness, for me, is more rewarding than anything in the world. So for a big round of applause, he's spoken before at the first press conference, but just a couple of days away from his pro debut. I did say from Philly previously, but now we're a couple of days away. I can tell everyone the truth. From Camden, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, Raymond Ford.
How y'all doing? I'm ready to fight. That's all I really have to say, and I'm thankful for Eddie Hearn for putting me on the show so close to home, and I'm just ready to perform, and I hope y'all enjoy the show. Thank you.
As Russell said earlier, fights like this are so important to not just the card, but to the city, also to provide value for money for fight fans. And I think Avery Sparrow against Hank Lundy is a great crossroads fight. Hank Lundy's been in some big, big fights in the lightweight division. Avery Sparrow is a top prospect coming through, trying to make his mark on the division. I don't know who I should call up first. So Hank, you spoke really well last time. You look a lot thinner than the first press conference, to be fair. But I think you got just a little bit more to say than Avery. So I'll let you speak second, if that's all right. Avery, if you come up now, say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, Avery Sparrow.
Just want to thank everybody for coming out. I'm blessed for this opportunity. Eddie Hearn, Russell Coates, Matchroom Boxing, give me this opportunity. We had a good camp. It was long. We prepared good. We had good work. Solid sparring. We're ready. Hank Lundy, he's a veteran. He's over there, his head down. He looks a little hungry. You know, he's spent. But come March 15th, you're gonna see what all this hype is about, and a great show and a great performance from Avery Sparrow. I hope Hank Lundy is training his ass off, because he talks a whole lot, so I hope his talk matches his work ethic. Because if not, he's going to be in for a long night. I don't know what he's expecting. I don't know what he was thinking about when he took the fight, taking a fight against a young, hungry prospect like me after he's seen what I've been doing in the year that I had previously. But he got the balls. He's going to come show up, and just like he always talks and he always shows up, he always gets iced. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ice this shit out to him March 15th. Because you're old and you washed up and you in the way. Thank you.
So, apparently he's old, he's washed up, he's struggling at the weight. His turn to speak, ladies and gentlemen, Hank Lundy.
Oh, man. I like to thank Matchroom Boxing, Eddie, Russell, CES Promotion, every team, we're going to keep this calm, cool, and collected, because I already know what's about to happen, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're going to put the young punk in his place, you know what I mean? And that's facts, you know what I mean? You ain't fought nobody, and we're going to keep it like that. But, everybody, I want y'all to come out there, enjoy the fight, be there. This fight starts 6 o'clock. It's not going to whole 10, and that's facts. At the end of the day, it's on, man. Y'all already know what Hammer do, man. He say 35, I'm 25, man. And I'm going to tell him like this. It's fight time. We all good. I make money, baby. I got my own business, baby. I make money. Yeah, I make money. Okay. Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, we putting him out. You know what I mean? He got to go to sleep. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, any kids in here, make sure you stay off the streets, don't pop no pills, and don't do no drugs, because you end up like this crackhead right here. You know what I mean? That's fact. And I'd like to give a big shout out to my man Corey Springs for coming down, you know what I mean? Coming to the fight, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Just to show how good is this card that fight is on at 6 o'clock, right? So whatever you do, to be honest, don't even bother going to work on Friday. Just call in sick. Start drinking from like midday or something like that. Just come down, make sure you're in this venue nice and early. Right, where are we? I've lost my train of thought. Okay, right. Okay, now this, people talk about Lundy Sparrow potentially stealing the show and being in fight tonight. This fight right here, for me, could well be fight tonight. This is a fantastic fight that is so important to the middleweight division right now. Maciej Sulecki against Gabriel, the WBO International Middleweight title. As I've said before to the media this week, basically the winner of this fight is going to fight Demetrius Andre for the WBO World title. So if you weren't motivated enough, now you need to be motivated, because right now the money in the sport of boxing is sitting right there in the division. You've got Demetrius Andre, you've got Gennady Golovkin, you've got Danny Jacobs, you've got Canelo. They're all on the DAZN platform. And the winner of this fight, in my opinion, will go on and challenge for the World Championship in June. Two great guys, two great fighters. We've seen Gabe as Russell said, in so many great fights over the year. He really is an ambassador for boxing here in Philadelphia. And Sulecki, a great fighter, great wins over Santino Jr., a great fight with Danny Jacobs in New York as well, and coming back from a solid win, ready to try and mount his challenge to challenge and fight for the world middleweight title. Firstly, I'd like a big welcome from Poland to Maciej Sulecki. But before you come up, I'd just like to introduce your promoter, our co-promoter, someone who we've worked with for a number of years, a great man from the fight game. I'd like to acknowledge Zach Margulis as well. Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce Maciej Sulecki, Leon Margulis.
Okay, hello everybody. Oh, first, okay.
It's great to be back in Philadelphia. Thank you everybody for coming. It's also great to work with Eddie Hearn and his wonderful staff. Matchroom has truly proven themselves to be one of the top, if not the top promoter in the world, and we've been blessed to do a fair amount of business with them, including our collaboration now with Maciej Sulecki. As a fight fan and as a long-term professional in the sport, I totally respect Gabriel Rosadao. I've seen him in all his wars. I don't ever think I saw him in a fight that I didn't enjoy because he brings a lot of action to the fight game. With Maciej Sulecki, you have a world-class middleweight who's knocking on the door and whose time I believe is here. So we're thrilled to be here. We're thrilled that Rosadao stepped in a challenge. I'd like to introduce middleweight contender Maciej Sulecki.
Hello everybody. I always must be first, and you know, thank you very much, Eddie and Bachelor Boxing, DAZN, that you give me chance, and I promise that I not let you down again. I was great training camp with my new coach, Piotr Wyczewski. Thank you, coach, very much. I had great 10 weeks hard work, and I'm ready. I'm ready on everything what he showed me in the ring, and I hope that you will be ready what I show you in the ring. I'm ready on big war, I'm ready on crazy fight, and I can't wait.
If you notice with my press conferences, there's no real structure, like there's no notes or anything, it's just complete madness. So we're going to carry on now with, after that fight, and we're going to talk about the women's unification fight. Before we do, obviously, a very special person to call up to the stage. Like I said, Gabriel Rosadao has been involved in some wonderful fights. A great ambassador for the sport of boxing in Philadelphia, and I believe, speaking to him last night at the basketball game, in the shape of his life, in the mental shape of his life as well, to take this opportunity and go on and challenge for the world middleweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Gabriel Rosadao.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for this great opportunity. Russell Peltz, Michelle Rosadao, my team, Eddie Hearn, thank you for the opportunity. We had a great training camp. You know, I think you guys are going to see the best of Gabriel Rosadao come Friday. We have a good momentum going on. You know, we just fought in November, so we got that momentum coming from that first training camp. And it's just good to stay active, you know. I know what this man brings to the table, but it's nothing I haven't seen. You know, I fought the best. I think the experience is all going to kick in. And thing is, this fight's in Philadelphia, man, so I'm going to turn up extra hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit down on my shots. My goal is to knock this man out. I don't just want to win on the scorecards. I want to stop him. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. It's going to be real nasty. Promise. It will. It will. Promise you. So look, like Eddie said, call off from work. Like for real. Call in sick. That means get your drink on, enjoy the show, and let's go, Philly.
Thanks, Dave. That is going to be a great fight. WBO International Middleweight title. Now we move on to the unification fight. Women's boxing is absolutely flying right now, and the main reason for that, in my opinion, is Katie Taylor. And not only did she force boxing, women's boxing into the Olympics, but she also forced women's boxing in front of the networks, the broadcasters, the sponsors and the fans, and showed them how entertaining women's boxing can be. As I've said, at every press conference I've ever done with Katie Taylor, forget women's boxing, forget men's boxing, it's just boxing, just watch. She is, in my opinion, one of the most entertaining fighters on the planet. And in front of her on Friday night is another world champion, Rose Volante from Brazil, become a huge star in Brazil now. She's 14-0. She's been flawless as a professional. She's extremely strong. She punches very, very hard. By far the toughest test of Katie Taylor's career so far. And I'd like to welcome up to say a few words. I know she has a translator here as well. The current reigning WBO lightweight women's champion, Rose Volante.
Boa tarde a todos. Agradeço a Deus a oportunidade de estar aqui. Sem Ele não somos nada. Mais uma luta na minha carreira e mais uma luta e uma oportunidade de estar aqui na Filadélfia, onde para mim inspirou e inspira muitos atletas. Agradeço a oportunidade de lutar mais uma vez e em busca de um sonho, que é os 3 cinturões, que todo atleta sonha em ser campeão e ter a coroa máxima. E eu vou subir para realizar mais um sonho. Obrigada a todos.
I'd like to thank the opportunity to be here in Philadelphia and to accomplish the dream of unificating all the titles on the biggest fight of my career. I want to thank God first, and that's it. And Friday night, we'll see who will be the best lightweight in the female division.
Thank you, Rose. Again, I can't thank this lady enough for what she's done for women's boxing. And when she came to our office a few years ago with Brian Peters, I just met probably the most dedicated, driven individual that I've ever met. Responsible for so much, again, not just in women's boxing, in boxing. Former 5-time amateur world champion, 6-time amateur European champion, Olympic gold medalist in London in 2012, and the reigning WBA and IBF Women's World Lightweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, from Bray and Ireland, Katie Taylor.
Thank you so much, Eddie. I'm not sure for this opportunity. It's great to be here in Philadelphia. You know, there's such a rich history of boxing here in this city, and I'm so excited to fly here the weekend. I've had a great training camp over these last few months, and I'm just ready to fight at this stage. I'm looking forward to a great challenge on Friday evening against Rose Volante. I'm sure she's ready for the challenge as well. And you're going to again see the best of women's boxing this Friday night, so I can't wait and enjoy the show. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Katie. The main event, the IBF Super-Featherweight Championship of the World. You know, I was at the basketball last night with Tevin Farmer, and I was thinking that where we come from, in little old Britain, if this guy and this story was told in our country, the place would go nuts for Tevin Farmer. This is the first time in 16 years that a world champion from Philadelphia has defended their title in this city. And this is, as you call yourself, a fight city. So you really need to come out and support this man. His story is incredible. But one thing I will say, I was talking to some media earlier, it's just not just this man's story that's incredible, it's this man's story that's incredible as well. Because it wasn't so long ago that I put Jono Carroll in a card in Dublin against a young fighter called Declan Geraghty. I think you were 2-0 at the time or something like that. He was an opponent. It was a 4-round fight, and quite honestly, you were supposed to lose that night. And you didn't. You won in an absolute, one of the best 4-rounders I've ever seen. He went on, he won prize fighter, he went over, he continued to learn his trade, he teamed up with MTK, he went to Marbella, he moved everything to dedicate his life to the sport. And I know there's a lot of people, and I've even talked about the Gervonta Davis fight after this, but when I saw Jono Carroll yesterday at the training, I see him here today, you cannot underestimate the fire in this young man's belly. The opportunity for Jono Carroll to become world champion on Friday night. Do you have any idea what that means to Jono Carroll and to a young fighter? So this is it. This is your chance to become world champion. Now, not just in London or even in Ireland, but in America, in Philadelphia, in Tevin Farmer's backyard. We know there's been a war of words between the two, and that's great. But ultimately, there's much more than words on the line on Friday night. There's world championships, there's futures, there's legacies, there's everything in the sport of boxing. But this young man, with a lot of support in that arena from the Irish fans on Friday night, is looking to rip that world championship from Tevin Farmer. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger for the IBF Super-Featherweight Championship on Friday night from Dublin, Jono Carroll.
Thank you, Eddie. I just want to say a massive thank you to MK Global, Hearn, Sky Sports, DAZN, Philadelphia for having me here, and Tevin Farmer giving me the opportunity to fight for this belt. This is something kids only dream of, you know. This is a real rocky story. Basically, I was planning on walking away from boxing only about 2.5 years ago. I was doing tree surgery, and I wasn't getting many fights. I was basically getting like a phone call 2 weeks to go, and I was thinking about the opportunity. I was staying ready all the time, but the fight just weren't coming. And my missus ended up being pregnant, and then it was like, right, it was either boxing or get a job. So I actually got a job. I was working there for about 3 months. And I was thinking, do you know what? There's no way I'm doing this for the rest of my life. I was getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was getting home. I was getting to the gym then about 4. I wasn't getting home till about 7 o'clock. And I was thinking, if I have a baby, what sort of life is this? I'm never even going to be there when the kid's growing up, you know. I was like, do you know what? No way. So I teamed up to MDK. They got me 3 fights, one after another. So I put a bit of money in my pocket and brought the missus out to Marbella. She was 3 months, 4 months pregnant at the time, and straight away I just clicked with MDK, you know. Ever since, they've got me on great shows, and I've steadily just kept creeping up the ranks. They got me my first European belt, they got me the Intercontinental belt, and then Maciej came back around and gave me this opportunity, you know. So this is many people helped me to get to the point where I am. At the same time, I dedicated my life to this sport. From like 15 onwards, I literally gave it everything, and then I broke my hand and I just walked away. You know, I was out of the ring for like 2 years. Then I had 2 fights in Australia, 2 years. That was 4 years, and I only had 2 fights. And then I got that amazing opportunity in the tree arena to fight Declan Gardner. And yeah, I jumped at that as well. I'm one of them fighters where it's like, I like risks, I like testing myself. I like making every day exciting. If every day is not exciting for me, then what's the point in even living, you know what I mean? I try to enjoy every minute. And sometimes I can look arrogant, sometimes I can look cocky and stuff up here. But realistically, that's just me enjoying myself. I'm having fun with it, you know? This whole week, I've just absorbed everything. I've really enjoyed Philadelphia, you know, walking around the city, embracing it, being up at the Rocky Steps this morning. There's a lot of history in this place, you know, and I've took it all in. So I'm not really looking at just the destination. I'm enjoying the whole journey up to this. And I've had an amazing camp. I've had no injuries, thank God. I've had really good sparring. And I think my last fight just gave me a bit of a wake-up call, you know. So we went back to the drawing boards. And I'm a much better fighter this time. I know I can't just roll over people at world level, you know. So I need to think, I need to be smart. Tevin Farmer has defended his title a couple of times now at this stage in quick sessions, so he's going to be sharp. He's a sharp shooter. We know what we're in for. We know we have a mountain to climb, but we're willing to climb that mountain. You know, like Wim Hof, I'm ready to go out in a bleeding pair of boots and shorts, and I'll climb that mountain, no problem. You know, it might be hard, but I think I can do it. You know, I have full faith in myself. I never doubted myself. From the start of my career, I never doubted myself. I'm a very fond believer of law of attraction. And I've put it out there. I've said I was going to do this. I said I was going to win the title off an American. And then how amazing would that be going home and topping the bill maybe with Katie Taylor, both of us world champions, you know. Please God, on Friday night we can cheers them belts and have a good one. Thank you, Philly, for having me.
Thank you, Jono. Like I said, 2 great stories, but this young man's story, I think a lot of what Jono said, Tevin can resonate with as well. Never had the opportunity, no one gave him a chance, and now he sits before you in his hometown, ready to defend his world title. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning IBF Super-Featherweight Champion of the World from Philadelphia, Tevin Farmer.
First, I want to thank everybody. First, I want to thank God for giving everybody the opportunity to be here today, and myself. I want to apologize for coming late. you know, making weight is never easy, you know. So, but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Friday night. You know, I'm coming to get it popping. Everybody knows these things about me already. I defended my belt. It's like my third defense in like 5 months. I'm really sharp. Shout out to my team, the whole team Farmer. I have a lot of trainers, I ain't gonna name them all, but shout out to them. We prepared very well, as always. It's been times where we had to step back from training, let my body rest, then step it back up. So I have a hell of a team, man. I also want to give a shout out to Eddie Hearn. I know I'm going off topic, but it is what it is. I want to give a shout out to Eddie Hearn, Luther Bella, DAZN, Matchroom Boxing, also Alex, Dombroff, and Rizzo. Definitely Russell Peltz and RB, you know, they put a lot of work in for the show, and it's a blessing to be here after 16 years making my defense. You know, a lot of fighters wish they had the opportunity to defend their belt here in Philadelphia. A lot of fighters from Philadelphia. For me to be the first one to bring it back in 16 years is amazing, man. It's a good feeling, and I get to perform in front of everyone. You know, I've been fighting on the road lately, so everybody not fortunate to fly out to Boston or fly out to Australia or even drive to New York and pay tolls. So I talked to Eddie and Lou and tell them I want to fight in Philly. You know, they made it happen. So shout out to them for believing in me. And that's it. I'm ready. I know Jono Carroll definitely gonna come ready. He knew I'm a skillful fighter. I'm not just skillful, but I also work extremely hard. And he knew these things. You know, it's his opportunity to strip me from my belt, something that no one have yet to do. And I just keep coming out victorious. I just want him to come in shape and give me a hell of a fight, because I'm really tired. I'm dead serious. I'm tired of rolling over these guys easy. You know, I want a real fight to where I said, man, I gotta take a break for like at least 4 or 5 months, because I keep fighting every 2 months, and I'm coming out healthy and untouched. You know, and it's a blessing, man. I just want to thank everybody for coming out again. Thank you.
Well, we just have final questions for the main event. I want to just call up our co-promoters for the event as well to say a few words, particularly on behalf of their client with us, Tevin Farmer. Lou DiBella will be down, I believe, tomorrow, and a young man who's very important in the career of Tevin Farmer and also DiBella Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Dombrow.
That's very bright. Yeah, thank you. It's got worse. No, I just really briefly just want to thank Matchroom Boxing, our co-promoter on Tevin Farmer. It's been a very short relationship so far, and already quite a historic one, right? I mean, Tevin was one of the first champions that was signed by DAZN. His first defense was on, I believe, DAZN's first show in America. His second defense was on the Canelo Alvarez show at Madison Square Garden, and now, as Eddie alluded to, he makes history, being a Philadelphia fighter who defends his title locally for the first time in 16 years. So I want to thank everyone at Matchroom Boxing. I want to thank Jono Carroll for being Tevin's dance partner in this fight. It's not just a Philadelphia fighter defending his fight in Philadelphia, it's an Irish fighter fighting for a world championship on St. Patrick's Day weekend. It's an unbelievable event, it's a historic event. I want to thank everyone, thank Tevin Farmer, who himself, it wouldn't be a historic relationship with Matchroom if Tevin didn't have a historic story. And that's part of what this event is about. So thank you, everyone.
And just finally, I know I don't think we're going to get any bad words today, which is good, but just a couple of questions for this main event about Jono. You look very serious today, and I know you talk about the journey and the experiences you've got here. How important is it to capitalise and to take this opportunity on Friday night and not just let it pass you by amongst the madness?
There's no chance in a million years I'm going to let this pass me easy. Tevin said he's been able to fight and continue fighting. Trust me, he's going to need a long layoff after this fight, because no matter who wins this fight, we are both coming out broke up. And I guarantee we are both going to get hurt in this fight. And I'm willing to walk through fire to get my dreams, you know what I mean? I'm not here to take a payday. We don't want no payday. I want to set my stone. I want to set my name in stone in Ireland and be a world champion. And a genuine world champion. I want to do it the way Tevin done. I want to win. And I want to continue fighting and beating beating guys up and calling people out. You know, that's why you have to take your hat off to the man and you have to respect him because he's willing to fight anyone, and so am I. There's never one time you rang me, even if it was 2 weeks' notice for a fight. I was always there, I always took the fight, I was always ready. I never once said no to any fight. So, what you see is what you get with me. I'm coming in strong. Even from my last bout, I wasn't happy with my performance. So it shocked me. It was like, you know what, I need to knuckle down, get a little bit more hungry, I put a bit more fire in my belly, and that's what type of fighter I am. If I'm not happy with something, I go and I correct that, and I work hard, and I make sure I don't let things slide again. You know, I think I got a little bit comfortable rolling over people the same way Tevin did. Like, Tevin's rolling these fellas over. I just hope he didn't get comfortable because I've prepared for the very best Tevin Farmer. You know, I watched him from the younger days to now, and don't get me wrong, he is a slick fighter, he's a very good fighter. But it's a mountain that I'm willing to climb, and I think I genuinely can make it to the top of that mountain and take that belt.
And final question to you, we know you're a man with a lot of energy and passion. What would it mean to you and your family to wake up as world champion on Saturday morning in Philadelphia?
It's weird, you know what, I don't dream much. I very rarely remember a dream, and last night I just had a dream, and it was weird. I was sitting there with the missus. I was actually like, it was the day after I was already winning the belt, and I was like nearly crying. I actually nearly woke up crying, that's how much it means to me. And like, I'm not a man to really show me emotions too much, unless it's good emotions and happy, you know, but for me, it's like, obviously it means the world to me. It changes my family's life forever. I do this boxing game basically to have financial freedom. I don't want to just get a lot of money and blow it on a Rolex or blow it on like fancy things, big fancy car. It's going to lose value straight away. I want to buy houses and I just want to be financially free so I can go and spend some quality time with my family and get out of this sport as quick as possible and make as much money, be a multiple time world champion. And that's what I'm in this sport for. I don't come just to take a payday. That payday doesn't mean anything to me because the next payday and the one after that and the one after that, that's what's going to secure my family's future forever. So that's what I'm here for.
Thank you, Jono. And Tevin, finally for you, you've been there. You've been chasing this dream, chasing being world champion. And now for you, I see a much more business style approach. You mustn't let what you've earned slip on Friday night.
Before I answer your question, I also want to give a shout out to the other Philly fighters in the card, like Gabriel, Rosadao, Hank Lundy, and Avery, and even my young boy Ray Ford. It's gonna be a great crowd, not only because of me, but because of these guys too. You know, and I watched Gabe come up, you know, and he's still climbing. And it's not only my show, it's our show, you know. So that's what I wanted to say.
And finally, I know I'm not going to ask you for a prediction, but you think you're just too skillful for Jono Carroll on Friday night?
I'm just better all around, you know, mentally, physically, skillful, whatever you call it, spiritually, whatever. I'm just a better fighter all the way around the board. And I know he said he come to fight. A lot of people say that every time, and they fall short with me, you know. Since I've been in my high horse and switched teams and really got the grinding and eating correctly and doing all the things, no one has yet claimed even close to beating me. Not even close. So, I mean, I hope he just come to fight, you know. I'm ready. And he said it's that mountain he got to climb. Well, it's a high-ass mountain.
I'm willing to climb it, no problem. And listen, the thing is, he has rolled over people easy. I thought I was more skillful than the last fella I fought. I said nearly the exact same things he said. I just thought I'm a better fighter all around. I genuinely did, and I took my foot off the gas. I nearly banged him out there in the third round, and then I think, no, I can hurt him. I start loading him, throwing stupid shots. Sometimes in this sport, boxing is one of them sports, world titles exchange hands very quickly. So never get too comfortable. If you're at the top of that mountain, never get too comfortable, because the wolf on the way up, he's the hungry motherfucker, and he's going to eat your ass alive.
No, congratulations.
Tevin, I'll just ask you one more question before we do heads up.
Yeah, ask me that.
For all what it would mean to Jono Carroll to be triumphant, to win a world title on Friday night, what will it mean to you after everything you've been through to walk out on Friday night? Trust me, the crowd's going to be electric, to defend your world championship in your hometown of Philadelphia. What is this Liacouras Center? A minute from where you grew up?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 2-minute walk from where I grew up at, my neighborhood. You know, everybody's gonna be there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be everyone. I mean, everyone. And it's a great feeling. I hope I can do it again, man. I just want to have a great crowd, great energy, which I know it will be, because you know, here in Philly we go crazy, you know.
and it's gonna be fun, man. But I hope he gotta be praying, man.
Thank you. And again,
Hope you praying.
Praying?
Yeah.
What are we praying for?
Hope you better.
Praying. Look at you, you're 20.
You gonna get your ass kicked.
You're gonna see.
Remember you talking.
this
Hold
is
on.
UFC,
Hold on.
man.
Let's
Let's
address this. Let's address this while Eddie Hearn is right here.
Listen, let's just say, wait, there's two people alive on this planet. There's two people alive. And me and him had to, one of us had to die. It would definitely be Tevin Farmer. I'm gonna skin him, I'm gonna cook him up, and I'd eat him. No problem.
You can't beat me in the ring, or you can't beat me in the street fight.
I would eat you alive.
Let's address this while Eddie Hearn's here. Let's address this. We went through this on social media, and I want to address this. You know, I'm a man, and when I talk, what I say, I mean it. I gave you the opportunity to fight.
You gave me the opportunity.
I gave you the opportunity. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be fighting. You could ask Eddie right here. What I tell you, Eddie, I want to fight Jono Carroll. You'd have been go home to your family, and you'd have worked again. There's nothing wrong with working, but you'd have worked again.
Listen,
you'd have worked again. I gave you an opportunity.
Slippers, man. He thinks he's taking this serious. He showed up a press conference in slippers.
They ain't got nothing to do with beating your ass.
Yeah,
having slippers ain't got nothing to do with beating your ass. Listen, I'm for me. I ain't for nobody else. I gotta go in the suit, look good. Yeah, look good. But I'm gonna do make me feel good. You wanna be dressed in the suit? You drink the suit wearing ass nigga. You drink with a suit on, man. I'm in flip flops. I'm in flip flops with a tracksuit. I'm comfortable, baby. I'm comfortable. You look very uncomfortable. You look very uncomfortable. You look very uncomfortable. You look very uncomfortable. And you shaving that beard. You shaving your beard too. Yes, you is. I seen the picture. I seen the picture with your beard. I seen the picture with your beard cut. You look like a pervert. I seen the picture. You look like a pervert. You look like a pervert. You look like a pervert. You're cutting your beard. You're gonna be a pervert boxer that night. I'm gonna beat your ass.
The only reason he wants me to cut my beard is because he's jealous he can't grow one.
I don't want this. Listen, I ain't around a bunch of Akis with beard. I'm different. I don't need a beard. I don't need a beard. I ain't around a bunch of Akis with beard.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, you're gonna have to work again, buddy. Listen, I already secured 7 figures. You got to work. I'm good.
You don't care what you do with your life.
You better play. And then you talking about some. And then you talking about some. Oh, it's not about the money. What the fuck are you doing it for? It's about the fucking money with me. It's about the money. It's about the money. It's about the money. I'm gonna beat your ass and get a paycheck that night. I'm gonna beat your ass. I hope you're getting paid. I hope you're getting paid very well. And you better be a good businessman to invest it when you're done.
I'm a good businessman. I will invest it. Trust me.
You gonna get beat the fuck up.
I'm gonna smash your head in.
Move on.
I'm gonna smash your head in. Don't worry about it.
You ain't gonna do shit. Shut up. Everybody's saying that. I would beat your ass, boy. You wanna be able to. You couldn't grow up where I grew up, man. You told me you grew up hard. You couldn't dare walk across Starbury Mansion Bridge. You couldn't dare. They would eat you alive.
Oh my God.
They would eat you alive.
I'm from the hood.
And then you gonna take a picture. And then you gonna take a picture in the good part of it.
It's a roof area. I walk away the door.
And then you gonna take a picture in the good part of Philly. You went to the fucking good part, dog. Nigga, you ain't gonna Burke Street. You ain't gonna down the street. You went to fucking. You went to the low lot, the low side of South Philly. You went to 7th Street. You went to Spring Garden. Nigga, you ain't go to the Rock Philly. You ain't gonna go. I'ma always be me. Yeah, I got flip flops on, a sweatsuit, my bank account bigger than yours with a suit on.
We don't care about a bank account, man.
Yes, it do. I do. Cause guess what? I ain't gotta work again, buddy.
What? That's what I'm here.
Hope everybody come out to TV today. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up.
Listen, Amanda has a lot to lose. I have nothing. I have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Talk about bank account. I don't care. I have nothing to lose. I'm coming here to give it my all so we can get that fat bank account. That's what I want.
Why have I got these theories? Where get these theories from? Nothing to lose. Something to lose.
I have nothing to lose. What's it? You tell me what I have to lose. What I haven't got a belt. I'm coming here to take your belt.
What do you got to lose?
What do I have to lose?
You sound horrible right now.
I had none before boxing. I had literally zilch before boxing. And then when I'm fighting for a world title. That make you a better fighter. And because you're from the hood, doesn't make you a better fighter. Stop talking bullshit.
I'm better than you. You can ask all your Irish fans. And you know I'm better than you. I ain't gonna put them on the spot, but you know I'm better than you.
We don't care.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You like how you lost for no. You lost. You lost.
You lost 4 times. You lost.
I'm a world fucking champion. Yeah.
Now a world champion.
IBF World fucking champion.
You actually lost, did you or did you not lose?
I'm a world fucking champ. I'm a world champ.
It's gonna be the same.
I'm a world champ. You fucking bum. I should slap you.
It's getting smashed up. Let's believe it.
Bro, hey, bro, if I slap you, bro, you won't do shit if I slap you right now. On God.
Do it.
On
Come
God.
on. Do it.
You won't do shit.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Somebody hit someone and not.
That was definitely a bully victim. Anyone knows skill knows he was a bully victim in skill. If he was in bully skill, he definitely would have been a bully victim.
Yeah, I've been like this before, nigga. Sit down. Boxing make me humble. I've been like this. Fuck you talking.
No, it didn't.
There's people there trying to get away, I think. I looked at Katie Taylor's face halfway through that. She was just borderline walking off. So, right. I honestly didn't think that would happen, but listen, I'm a promoter. I'm glad it did. But we're going to have face-offs here now. Please, respect from everybody. This is the fight game. This is the most wonderful sport. And on Friday night, you are going to get a great night of boxing in Philadelphia. Thank you for coming out. We'll see you for the weigh-in tomorrow. Don't forget Liacouras Center Friday night. Spread the word. Don't miss it. Thank you. This side, please. So you call up.
Well, I'm ready. I want to fight. I can do it. I do it.
Guys, you got me on the center aisle.
Do it. Yeah, I'm gonna get cool hand. Oh, no. Oh, it's on now. It's on now. Oh, it's on. You tripping, shit is lit as fuck. Super freak. Shit is lit. Oh, it's Katie Rose. Oh, face off first. They gotta face off. Gotta face off. Oh, who's gonna look away? Uh-oh. No. Give him a smack. Bam. Alright, so where do we go first? Where do we go first? You speak English? Yeah. Cool. So,
also not.
a little closer. So the only one that we don't have is that cool. I watched that fight this weekend. Okay, so we're here with Rose Volante and her translator. What's your name, sir? Danielle. So, she is the WBO 135 pounds women's champion, correct? Very, very, very big fight. So, I didn't think I would be able to talk to you this week. Because you're from Brazil, it's like you're in Philadelphia. I never thought you would be here. So, this fight right here is going to be for the WBA, IBF, and WBO 135-pound women's title. So I have many questions for you. But we're going to keep them to 4 because I got to see you tomorrow at the weigh-in and also at the fight, for fight night. So, Katie Taylor is considered, I'm going to say right now, depending on how you look at Clarissa Shields, pound for pound best in the world. But you have quite amount of footage on the internet in regards to fight footage. And it's looking like to me that you're not coming just to lay down. So, before we go into the other 2 questions, how do you view Katie Taylor as a fighter? And even though you cannot go into details, how do you feel that you are better than her? Oh wait, 1 minute. We have a lot of Spanish-speaking audience, so but you can translate that they're going to understand. So I'm going to chop this video up and edit it, so it's going to look really good. Okay. All right. Cool. Super. Yeah, say whatever you want. She can say whatever she wants. I'm gonna chop it up, make it look good.
Okay. Then I translate in English.
Yeah.
Vou falar e você já vou continuar. Vejo ela como uma grande campeã. I see her as a great champ. Será uma grande luta. It will be a great fight. Desafio para as 2 atletas, 2 campeãs do mundo. It will be a great challenge for both of these because we are both world champions.
Okay, so I got a chance to check out Delphine Pursoon versus Melissa Setville this weekend. Very, very big fight in regards to the women's boxing. I understand that probably you didn't have a chance to check it out. But a lot of fans feel that Delphine Pursoon is more so protected in Belgium. Have you seen any content on her or fight footage? And if so, speak to your Portuguese audience, Brazilian audience, in regards to why you feel that you can beat both her and Katie Taylor.
Eu não acho que ela é protegida na Bélgica, ela é uma excelente atleta, não é à toa que ela está há anos mantendo o cinturão de campeã do mundo.
I don't think that she's protected. I think she's a great champion actually, and that's why she's so long a world champion.
Como a Maciej também é uma grande campeã. Como eu também sou uma grande campeã e venho treinado muito para bater nas duas.
Okay, final question. Women's boxing or females boxing at this point in time is the most televised or broadcast that's ever been in the United States. For example, your fights are easily accessible. Like I've been literally able to watch your fights on YouTube, Daily Motion, and overall on the internet. So I'm very familiar with your fighting style. So going forward, what do you feel that women or female boxers have to do to keep this momentum going? Because right now you're televised on the DAZN, and the DAZN has according to ESPN Boxing, a $200 million budget a year. That means a lot for women's boxing. So I would like your thoughts on that.
Temos campeãs olímpicas, campeãs mundiais. E isso tem motivado meninas a estar competindo. E com isso, mais e mais, tenho mais mulheres na categoria de base.
So that more women, more competition, we have more young girls coming up to boxing.
Equiparando o boxe feminino ao masculino como o boxe em si.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the male boxing as just boxing itself.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got one more question. It's for women's boxing. So what's the lowest you can go in weight, and what's the highest that you would go for a fight?
Right now?
Well, overall, like for example, Cecilia Braculus is 147, you know, and like Braculus versus Volante overall in the world would be a big fight, global. So I'm asking, how far would she go for? Yeah, but also is 130 like? Can she not go no lower than 135? Okay, cool.
Isso ainda não foi decidido pela minha equipe, é um caso a ser sentado com eles e conversado depois da luta. Posso baixar?
She can just has moved up, she can move down weight. She has no problem with that.
Okay, all right. Good luck on Friday night. And of course, go ahead. Whatever you want.
Queria mandar abraço para os brasileiros que estão acompanhando a gente, tanto fora do Brasil como no Brasil, para todos estarem torcendo para sexta-feira, Brasil em cima do ringue. E obrigado a todos que estão aí.
Send a big hug to Brazil, all my Brazilian friends and fans inside of Brazil and outside of Brazil. So thank you. It'll be a great fight Friday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. All right. And thank you, Daniel.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. See you on fight night. Let me get my card. Oh, they all fell on the ground. You can take them all. But thank you. I cover all women's boxing. All right. Thank you. All right. So where do we go next? Oh, it's Eddie right here. Oh wait, I can't record them. Let's go. I'll go to the bathroom first.
Are you transferring it?
Yeah, we can't record. They was talking. We can't record them. Let's go talk to a couple more fighters. What time is it? It's only 2:30. So I have some more time. All right, you guys wait right here. I'll be back. I'll be back. We'll go to the restroom.
Homem.
O homem é mulher.
All right, I'm back. So, who did we get? So we already got Rose. We got to get Luke. Where's Luke? Where Cody in at?
I have everybody, but
We got to get Cool Hand first.
When they were pushing the shop, that's got to be It's got to look all right. Mine. Were you shooting flash? Or available?
Seen?
So you had a better.
When I was like out there, it would change from like right here.
It was blue on one side.
So, you have fight? You got Who you with?
Still with Russian.
I got no beef with him.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's no, like he, like we cool.
Oh, you guys cool?
Yeah, we're cool. Of course we're cool. Yeah. It's a little, but we cool. It's the Cougs. The Cougs. It's the Cougs.
That's a rare spot. Me and behind the camera.
Yeah. So who we missed?
Great stuff as always, Patrick.
Where'd Katie go? Tevin right there. Eddie right here. Talking to Scott. But I really want to talk to him. He gonna, job talk me. I'm looking for the promoters. Oh, there they are. Oh wait, let me unzoom.
Hey, Doug.
Alright, we go talk to the promoter of that event. Alright? Shh. Yeah, Gabe's leaving. I'm not gonna catch him tomorrow.
Not today, it's going to have to be on Fortnite. You are fully boxing, so we're going to have to talk. All right. I'm on you. All right.
So we're going to wait for Eddie. We got to get out of here. It's like, hold up, wait, give me 1 minute. No, I can't. I'm not drinking. No, I had 2 beers already. I'm not drinking no more beer. Get out of here. I'm really looking for Luke Campbell. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's probably out here. I'm talking to him.
Hey, sorry. It's okay. I don't mind. See you later.
We gotta get Eddie, so we might as well just wait for Eddie. Jono! What's up? Yeah, I know you can't get a cheesesteak today.
No, not
I know, but
we're there on fucking Saturday, that's for sure.
oh yeah, you got to. You got to before you leave.
Definitely, I will.
So, oh man, we got a lot of shit to talk about, man. What's up? Well, I already said it before. Welcome to Philly.
Thank you, bro. It's a pleasure being here. I'm actually really enjoying this day. Last
Yeah?
time it was just in and out. This time at least I was able to shop around and see the place a little bit. It's been a better stay this time.
Yeah, but you didn't really get to see it though.
I see it, but like, I even get to the rocky steps, man. Literally, I woke up this morning, got to the rocky steps, heard the press conference. I'm seeing different aspects of the whole place. The last time I woke up in the hotel, I was straight to the press conference, and then I was straight back to the airport, like, you know? So that was horrible.
All right, so I'm from Philly. Let me tell you some real shit.
Okay.
How much time you got? Like about 5 minutes? I can squeeze everything in 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes.
All right, so technically, your beard is like the West Oak Lane. It is a Philly beard, but it's like a sectional Philly beard.
Okay.
But they're gonna make you cut it.
Beard. I think it's more of an Irish beard.
No,
I don't
bro.
know if they can rock this beard the way an Irishman can. I don't know.
But they're gonna make you cut it though.
I don't care if you make me cut it. It's beard, it's hair. Like,
So you got that good. It's gonna grow back, like quick.
This morning, and I trimmed it yesterday, and look at the bleeding end of it.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's only hair. No problem.
So let's talk about the meat and potatoes of the meal.
Okay.
You only got 3 knockouts, bro.
Yeah.
So would you consider this, I mean, it is a world championship.
Yes.
But is this the biggest fight of your career? Because
it's a world title, mate. It doesn't get bigger than this, you know what I mean? This is the pinnacle of the sport. It's a world title.
So
it's all or nothing for me. I never dedicated everything to this sport like I have in this camp. This camp has been a different camp than every other camp that I've ever had. And I always thought I was a strict kind of professional before, but no, this camp has been totally different.
Okay, so with this fight, right? Now, the last guy you fought, I forgot his first name, Fanoy, something.
Yeah, something like that.
But training, are you doing anything different? Like, are you approaching this like, yo, this is some big shit?
Yeah,
like,
of course. Listen, we changed up loads of things. We've done a lot of things wrong in the last camp. Didn't have the correct sparring partners. There was plenty of things. That I never came out and said, oh, this is the reason why I didn't perform, or that's the reason. I took it all on the chin and I said, listen, that was a wake-up call. Then we went back to the drawing boards and we made sure we got it right this time. So we left no stone unturned. This is my time.
But that's happened usually in, now I'm not a casual. Like, I cover like hundreds and hundreds of fights a year.
Yes.
So with your situation, what happened in your last fight?
Yeah.
Sometimes that may happen with fighters, and in their next fight, they be a totally different fighter.
Of course.
You know? So you're saying it's a wake-up call. And in regards to Tevin Farmer, don't get me wrong, I'm from Philly.
Okay.
Literally, this is my neighborhood.
Nice.
I went to high school,
Brilliant.
3 blocks up.
Right.
So the perception is because I'm from Philly, we got to root for Philly people.
Yeah, that's not true.
No, but let me finish. But the thing is, even though I feel now, I want you to listen to me.
I'm listening,
right?
bro.
I want you to
I'm listening. Go on.
All right. Tevin Farmer is skilled.
Of course he is.
So therefore, you got to come in with some shit.
Of course, he's a world champion, but we know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's not any surprise to us. You don't win a world title easy. You know that way, you need to overcome certain obstacles to win a world title. No one gets a handy world title.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, then that ain't the true. You're not a true world champion if you got it all the easy way. So I don't want an easy say world champion. I want a hard world champion. I want to test myself. It's all about, this game should be in any way about testing yourself. I've never said no to any fight, so I'm all about testing myself. I don't care who I fight or when I fight. I leave that down to my team, and they get me the right fight at the right time, and I believe this is the right time.
Okay, so I'm going to holler at you tomorrow at the weigh-in, because, you know, we get the weigh-in, then post-fight press conference, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, in your words,
yes,
what do you know? As you can tell, I understand you can't say everything because, you know, it's a fight coming up. But how do you know you're better than Tevin Farmer?
Physically, I believe I'm a little bit stronger. Technically, maybe probably a little bit better. Strategy-wise, I know for a fact my strategy is going to work. Mentally, I'm head and shoulders above all these fighters. I just believe that's just the only thing that I have really going for me, that I've had going for me my whole career, is mentally I'm head and shoulders above everybody. I just believe if I'm losing in 12th round with just 10 seconds to go, I still believe I can knock him out and win that fight. There's never once that I will doubt myself. I just don't have that in me. You know what I mean? I just believe in myself 100%. I've dedicated a lot of years to this sport, and my team has dedicated so much to me, put a lot of time and effort into me. I'm not here to let anybody down. I'm here to make everyone proud. I'm here to take that belt and take it in good fashion. I'm not here just to like, if this is like a close fight, Kevin's a champion, he's getting this fight, I'm here to smash your boy up.
All right. Good luck on Friday. There's going to be a lot of people there.
Thank you.
So if you know what the neighborhood is, it's going to be a lot of walk-up, I'm telling you.
No problem to me. Mate, I'm from a crazy neighborhood, so this sort of thing, the hostile atmosphere is what I thrive off. I've always enjoyed that type of atmosphere. And mate, there's going to be a lot of Irish here.
It's the fight before Spence Garcia, so you know people are going to be watching.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more final question? Spence Garcia. Okay.
Garcia.
You got to talk about it because you're the fight. The way fans are feeling, looking at it, is they already in on Friday night here in the States. So they already prepared for Spence Garcia, which is on that Saturday.
Of course.
So therefore, your fight, it's going to get like a lot of publicity and a lot of promotion because, well, it's like a fight fans weekend.
Yes, of course.
So you got to talk about Spence Garcia.
Mate,
you know, Spence
Garcia.
135. Wow. I mean, Mike Garcia 135. Spence 147. You think he can do it?
It's a lot of weight to come up. I think to hold that power, he's not going to be able to have the power that Spence does. But Mikey, his distance, his timing, he's very skillful. Sometimes I look at him and he just does things at ease, and you're like, actually, it's hard to do. You know what I mean? I've tried some of the stuff he does, and it's like it's quite hard. His reactions are very good. I just think Errol Spence is very strong. He's a banger at that weight as it is. Never mind coming up 2 weight divisions to fight him. I just think it is a 50-50 fight though. It's only because how amazing Garcia is. You know what I mean? Technically, it's like if I was putting my money on it, I would go Spence just because the bigger and stronger man. Wow, it's a great fight. It's an amazing fight. I'll be tuning in for sure.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, bro.
So on Saturday after the fight's over, whatever the outcome, you can't leave Philly without getting a cheesesteak, bro.
Trust me, man, I'm getting a cheesesteak.
Like Geno's and Pat's, that's like the tourist stuff.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, you told him?
We got told not to go there, yeah? That's the. So you tell me where to go.
So you already got somebody on your team telling you, like.
Oh, we know, man.
Like, so you already know a spot. Where your cheesesteak spot at?
No, he doesn't know a spot.
No,
But I got. Someone told me yesterday and told me where to go proper, so I gave them.
Cool.
I actually took a screenshot on my phone. I got to write down and took a screenshot.
Don't get me wrong, Geno's and Pat's is cool.
No, but they said the exact same thing what you said.
It's the tourist,
yeah. Said, that's all right if you're a tourist. Said, but if you're from Philly, you go to this place.
A good cheesesteak will cost you no more than, I would say, depends if you go to Max's, but no more than $7.
Nice.
You know. But all right, man, we're going to see you.
Thank you, bro.
Good luck.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we're going to be talking about a lot you on the channel.
Boy, you're going to see me take over.
All right.
Take it time.
All right, we're going to hang out, wait for Eddie a little bit. And run out of time. Oh, you want to talk about that stuff now? You know what, tomorrow? Tomorrow. All right, I got you. Okay. I'm going to talk to you. All right, I'm going to get him tomorrow, y'all. So we missed a couple of people. We have to come to the weigh-in. We missed a couple of people. So there's Eddie.
You don't have a backup one of these, right? This is your Ethernet.
All right, he's stalking Eddie. He's stalking Eddie. He's stalking him. Hold up, chill. I'm not bugging. I'm trying to get the footage. What's up, bro? You all right? You good, man? Yeah, good. It was okay. Oh, I'm gonna give you a couple days, man. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow.
I know what happened behind the scenes on this one.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm really going. Let me pack up my stuff. I hope my car didn't get towed. No, I'm gonna come out tomorrow for the weigh-in. You? I didn't know who you are. How you? I'm Terrell. That's what everybody think. They think because I sit in that chair and I'm some little nigga.
Yeah, I'm Jay Hardcore from the Boxing Boys.
Yeah, they think I'm just because I'm like, you know, sitting in that chair. Yeah.
I noticed all the people been doing the boxing meeting way before.
Yeah, they think like, you know, because I be sitting in that chair. But yeah, that's me.
Hey, are you live right here?
Yeah, I'm live.
Yo, everyone, if you're not subscribed,
No, they can't hear you now.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to say, tell
I'm
them
just
subscribe.
saying.
They can't be
All right. This is the boxing voice.
Subscribe to TstreeT right here. Look, I like his channel. All right.
Thanks, what's up?
Media doesn't go after each other. I like TstreeT. I watch the videos.
What's up? I want them to go after me though.
And I do too. And matter of fact, you were one of the first I ever watched, to be honest, about 4 or 5 years ago.
Thank you.
Before
I've been
you
on
hit
YouTube
the
for a
this
long
one.
ass time. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was just when I was watching you when you were drinking on channel.
Yeah, live. Yeah. Fucking bitches getting money, man.
Like,
Shit was lit. You know, but I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow at the weigh-in. I'm going home, go to sleep.
You guys subscribe if you're just in there, just bootlegging.
I'm going home, going to sleep. Fuck that. Yo, you at the fight, man? So listen, Friday night? What you doing Friday night?
Friday night.
We going out. So don't, like my girl, don't be, listen. We going on the adventure.
This is my area.
So where you, I live in Havertown. Well, Drexel Hill, like right there. You know, like up Route 1. But I'm gonna talk to you, man.
Yeah, you
all right.
number, right?
Yeah. I'm going to bed.
All right, kid.
All right. Oh, I'm going to bed. My car keys, Jesus Christ. My name Jono.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna see you, man. This
God bless,
weekend.
brother. Have a good day.
Too. It's probably cold as shit out here, right? Oh no, it's cool out here. Oh no, it's cool out here. Oh, whew. My fucking foot is killing me. No, it's cool. It's like, I would say it's probably like 70, 80% maybe. But it still got a little, like it's weird. My bad, I can't see it, it's weird. So, you guys from the UK? I can tell you, I got UK haircuts. You don't look like you're from here. They got UK haircuts. I gotta tell. Shit. You can tell, because this, literally, no bullshit, this is the hood. Like, this is, it may look like it's not, but it is. Oh, my bum ass foot. Oh, shit. So, guess what? I don't have to leave the crib until the fight. That's my will. Oh, man. All right, hold on 1 minute. Oh, man. Whew. Fucking foot is killing me. So I didn't get to get Eddie Hearn. Well, I got him a little bit earlier. Oh, man. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me motherfucking get my shit. Oh, man. Get in the car. Hold on, get in the car. Shut up. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Can I turn that? Yo, hold on. 1 minute. Oh, I didn't leave my iPad, did I? Christ. Oh, got my iPad. All right. So let me tell you what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go home, and I got a lot of footage to edit. Oh man, strap up. I don't need this shit on, right? I don't need this shit on. It's damn hot. Okay. All right. What are you talking about? All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Later on tonight, honestly, I've been up like a lot, like the last couple days. You know, I haven't been sleeping well. So I'm about 45 minutes. No, at this time, probably about 40 minutes from where I live. I didn't put my keys in the car. My keys! Damn it. So I got a nice little drive. Where are my car keys? Christ! Hold on. Oh, here. Hold on, I'm trying to find my car keys. Wait, they gotta be in the car. They got in the car with them. They gotta be in here, right? Where? Where are my car keys? Hold on now. God damn it, I had to open the car door to get them. No, I had to open the car door. So where the fuck are they at? This is my daughter's gift. She just got this since Christmas, but so, okay. Oh, found it. All right. I got it. I got it. All right. I got it. No, I got it. We cool. All right, so I'm going to end the stream. No, I got him. I got him. We cool. All right, so I'm going to end the stream. No, I got him. I got the keys. All right, so I'm going to end the stream. And then, honestly, as I told y'all, so today is Wednesday. I've been, up until yesterday when I left for the press conference, no, the media workout, I did like a whole like 30-hour shift with no sleep. So the number one thing I need to do is get home, lay down for a little bit, and it's 3 o'clock right now p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lay down for a little bit, and it's 3 o'clock right now p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So likely I should go to sleep and then probably start working again around 9 p.m. because I don't have to be back out until 5 p.m. on Friday, which is when the Lundy versus Sparrow card starts. Oh. All right, well, let's get out of here first and start working our way home. Hold on. All right, we're on our way home. I like Rose Volante. I gotta change. Like, I like her. She was cool as shit. So my interviewing style is getting better. Hold up. We're on our way to Chinatown. I can't read the comments. Remember, I'm driving, so I can't read the comments. So I gotta wait till I get to a light. But man, let me tell you, today went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Mostly because of Rose Volante. And I think her boyfriend was there. But mostly because I was like, you know, so tomorrow I gotta go to the weigh-in. So I'm gonna go to the weigh-in tomorrow. No, wait, depends. What time? Can anybody check their Fox Sports Go at? What time is the Spence Garcia press conferences tomorrow? We can't leave if the press conference interferes with our schedule. So tomorrow, Spence Garcia final press conference priority. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Why am I fucking... Here we go. So wait till I get to a light. We're about to get on the expressway soon. So the Spence Garcia, once again, the Spence Garcia press conference, depending on what time the the Farmer versus Carroll weigh-in is, will determine if I go to the Spence Garcia press conference. Okay, we're about to get on the expressway. I'm at a light. What's on my face? What is that? Oh, what is that? Chinatown. No, they have some really good food down here. The man, Chinatown, like their quality of food, their broccoli is like the greenest of the green you would ever see. Don't get me wrong, it do smell like cat though. Don't get me wrong. Shit, I'm not afraid to say it. And Angel Garcia did tell me to watch out because they be cooking cats in the basement, brother. That's what he said. So I'm currently in Center City, Philly right now. On my way to Drexel Hill, Philadelphia, where I live. And for this time of day, 3 p.m., it's about a 45-minute drive. No, this is not whole lipstick. This is chapstick. So listen, I'm sitting on a lot of content. I got a lot of interviews, yo. I got a lot of interviews. Oh, that's a transvestite. Ew. But I got a lot of interviews. So I've been sitting on them for a while, but thank God I got time. So tomorrow is probably going to be another day where I put out another 19, maybe 20 videos just to get them all out the way. Yeah, remember I brought that Proper 12 about 2 months ago. No, when did I buy that Proper 12 whiskey, that Conor McGregor whiskey? That was probably like a month ago, maybe. I still have some of it in my bar. I might take a swig and just go to sleep. Fuck that. I've been working my ass off. And my merchandise store, the 5U360 store, is opening tomorrow morning. No bullshit. The 5U360 store is opening tomorrow morning. How you like that? It's opening tomorrow morning. So I am actually very happy and blessed. Don't have to do nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I might go to the weigh-in tomorrow. I might go to the weigh-in. And I am going to be giving y'all motherfuckers some free shit. Even though y'all be scumbags, I am going to give my moderators some free shit. But I got to get the money right. Listen, running a business is hard. Y'all be surprised how many expenses I have. Y'all think I just be motherfucking... Running a business is hard as fuck. Like, you be having so many bills and so much shit you got to take care of, man. Should be rough, man. And I'm only human. You know? Only human. What up, man? A lot. You're going to have the black and gold hood. Yeah, we're working on all that. Every time I ask, you be like, coming for 5 years now. What the fuck you talking about, JC? No, seriously, the merch store is opening tomorrow morning. It's ready. All I got to do is give you the links and it's going to be sold. The merch store is ready. It's done. You know, well, it's not done, but you know, I got to finish that later on tonight. You know, yeah, the merch store is done. Y'all made me get a merch store. I didn't want no merch store. I didn't want no fuck. I did not want a website. I did not want a merch store. But y'all was talking shit, and y'all was like, "TstreeT, you ain't gonna never make it to you fucking." I was like, "Man, I gotta make a merch store." Man, what the fuck? Y'all is the reason why I got a merch store. Yeah, the camera quality, the picture quality is all fucked up. But fuck it. I'm in. Yeah, we'll show you where I'm at. I'm in Center City, Philadelphia, on my way home. I'm taking my car to the shop on Monday, so I'm finally getting it fixed. Shut up, I gotta drive. Think about it. Let me tell you some real shit. TstreeT has a daughter that he don't see. Ain't that crazy? I have a daughter. Literally, no bullshit. I have a daughter. But my baby mom is a crazy ass dickhead. So, you know, that's how it works. When you're successful, and when you're doing good, and the other party's not doing good, they're gonna just hate. Yeah, she hate my guts. She wants nothing but pain and suffering from me. No bullshit. That's not a joke, not a punchline. She literally hates my guts. But we're in the E-way. It's trafficy and shit. There's traffic everywhere, and people are like not using their turning signals. It's just crazy out here. Out here. So I'm in a little bit of a traffic jam. So I'm just, wait, I forgot I got to Brody people. Don't put your turning signal on until you're ready to Brody. Like until you're ready to like cut in front of somebody. So I see this truck I'm trying to cut in front of. It's like an 18-wheeler. I'm gonna cut in front of him. I just cut in front of somebody when I don't turn a signal. Don't sue me. I just cut the line. It was the right thing to do. Everywhere I go, the people were asking about it. Everywhere I go. Shout out to Rose Volante. Hold up, I'm in traffic. Read the comments. So we're doing a stream later on tonight. I'm telling y'all, we're doing a stream later on tonight. We're going to talk about what we learned from Spence Garcia this week, and we're going to talk about obviously Farmer versus Carroll. And also remember, tomorrow we're doing a live stream, regular time, live stream of the Spence versus Garcia final press conference, and also the Farmer versus Carroll weigh-in. I have not determined whether I'm going to the weigh-in or not. I have not determined, but I do want to talk to some of the fighters. So I may end up going out there. And plus, the weigh-in is small change. It's not like a press conference. Weigh-ins are short because the fighters be hungry. You know, what's this on my face? tonight, I'm telling y'all, tonight, I don't want to hear none of y'all shit. Y'all be bitching. I don't want to hear none of y'all shit. I don't want to. Oh, you know what? Let me end this stream because it might run over. Let me end this stream first, and then I'm gonna start a new stream. We're gonna talk because I gotta end this stream so I can be able to edit it and upload it for the press conference. Let me end this now.